Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe here at Fino Boxing, like this video, and leave your comments down below. And follow us at all our social media platforms at Fino Boxing, and my personal one is at Adriana_sports. Hey guys, we are here today with undefeated title contender Arnold Barboza Jr. Arnold, it's great to see you. We're living in a kind of difficult time right now with COVID-19. We're all at home waiting for our boxing to come back. How have you been personally affected, and how have you been able to keep training for whenever boxing comes back?
I've been affected just like everyone else. It's been hard, and especially in the beginning because we had a fight lined up for April 25th at the Mandalay Bay, and then we got that called off, and then we just didn't know how to how to train for a few weeks. For 2 weeks we didn't train, and then my father actually built a gym in his garage, and then we've been training there, and now our gym's gonna open back up soon, and it's been rough, it's been hard, but we've been sticking in there. It's a tough time.
Right now, we hear from Top Rank that they're potentially going to have some fights in June or July. Have you had any communication with them? If perhaps maybe you might be involved in some of those cards.
Yes, we actually had a talk with them the other day. They told us if we're ready, and we said yeah. So they gave us an option to see when we would be ready, and we told them we can be ready as early as the last week of June or first week of July. So that those 2 weeks are the weeks that I'm gonna be back on.
Well, that's a great sign that shows that
Yeah.
we're progressing and we're going to get some part of our boxing back. But of course, I know that in the beginning, it appears that the fights will be with no fans. And I know you always bring a large crowd. I remember a fight at Staples Center when you beat Mike Alvarado. There was a huge crowd there for you. Now, the reality is that these fights will be with no fans. Would you be willing to fight with no fans?
Of course, I mean, at the end of the day, this is our job. We got to get paid, so it doesn't matter what fans or no fans. I mean, I would personally love fans because I love people watching me. I love my people going and stuff. But I mean, I've kind of done it before. One time I remember I fought on a card that I didn't fight till like 12 at night. There was really no one there. Only like 10 people. So it's kind of felt, I kind of felt it before. So, but it is what it is. I mean, we got to do what we got to do on our end. We got to give a great show still for the TV because there'll be a lot of people watching. So it's a tough time, but we got to try to make the best of it.
Right. Now, of course, there's a fight that you've been wanting for a while. Of course, a title opportunity. You made it no secret that you want, especially the green belt, which right now is currently held by Jose Ramirez. And of course, we know that there's also Josh Taylor that has the other two titles. Um, have there been any offers, any communication on potentially fighting any of those two champs?
No, not really, not at the time, and I mean, I don't think that it will happen. To be honest, just being honest, I think that Taylor and Ramirez kind of have their futures planned out already. I feel like that after they fight, they defend their belts, they're gonna unify, and the winner moves up and fights Crawford. So I think that's really pretty much in stone already. But it don't matter to me. I feel like we have momentum. Right now. We're just gonna keep winning impressively, and keep training. Whenever my time comes, it comes. But I hope it's real soon because I'm getting a little anxious, too anxious.
Getting a little
Yeah,
anxious there, yeah. Well, I
yeah.
would assume that, I mean, obviously all three of you are with Top Rank, and sometimes it's easy to think that the fight can be facilitated and be done. So do you feel that it's just like a matter of when you can fight them at some point, or do you just simply feel that they already have their plan set and you're on the other side? How do you feel?
Yeah, I kind of feel like I'm the odd one out, but I feel like they have their plans set, but this is boxing, and boxing, anything can happen. It could be someone that gets injured and or pulls out, and
Yeah.
I might get the call. So I mean, you never know. I could be training for another fight and then might get pulled into that one. You look what happened with Valdez and what was that guy, Lopez. I was on that card, and I remember the weigh-ins. His guy didn't make weight. Valdez guy didn't make weight, so they threw him in there. That was his big shot. He shined, so he got a bigger name. So you just never know. I mean, boxing's crazy. Anything can happen.
You're
You
right.
gotta
You're
stay
right.
ready.
Absolutely, anything can happen. So we'll see how that whole thing plays out. But I mean, you even mentioned about them at some point moving up to 147 and facing Crawford. But what about you? Would you entertain the possibility of you yourself moving up to 147 if an opportunity were to be given with, say, Terrence Crawford?
Oh, of course, if the offer came on the table and it made sense, of course, I would do it. I mean, I started my career at 147. Out of my first few fights at 147, so it's nothing new. But I mean, I didn't face a level of opposition like Crawford at 147, but I did fight at 147. I also even would go down to 135. If they gave me enough time, enough notice. If they gave me a title shot at 135, I would take it in a heartbeat.
All right. And going back real quick to the two that have the titles right now between Ramirez and Josh Taylor. If that undisputed fight were to happen, who do you think would come out victorious?
Man, I don't know. That's an exciting fight. That's one that I would really like to watch because I'm not, to be honest, I'm not a boxing fan, but like I only watch like some of the big fights, but like the people that I have to watch, I will. I study all the time, just my division. But that fight I would love to see because, you got Ramirez, man, he doesn't get enough credit in my eyes. He's a champion for a reason. Unified. Oh man, I don't know because I seen Taylor fight Progress and he looked amazing. So it's kind of hard. I don't know. It's a 50-50 fight. It's like a coin flip. Like it's a coin flip on that fight.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Well, we'll see. I think we all have that
Yeah.
question. Well, what will happen? Hopefully, that fight is being able to come to fruition really, really soon. But how does that work when you say that you're not really a big boxing fan? How is a fighter not that big of a fight fan?
Like I love to fight. I that's my passion. That's my love. I love to fight. But I just never really been like kept up with it to say like all the time like, oh yeah, this guy's this. So I only kept up with my division. I only keep up with my division. If I have a buddy that's fighting, I'll keep up with that fight. But other than that, I'm not really too much like, oh, I gotta watch this fight. Oh, there's some good fights this week. No, I mean, I like to just hang out. I mean, not really a big boxing fan, like I said, but I love to fight. I love boxing. I love the sport of boxing, so I'm a fan of it. And I just, chill out.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah.
But what I mean, you have your dad as a trainer. How much does he watch more boxing than you?
Oh my God, my dad's a boxing fanatic. Like if you,
Maybe that's
he's
why you're
just
tired of it. Maybe because of him.
maybe because Edmund, since I was a kid, since I was 5 years old, he's been looking at just boxing all day. Like he doesn't stop. He literally he'll watch like my opponents 100 times. Like he'll watch like if there's boxing, like there's no fights that day, and you see like if you flip into the channel, he'll see like some fights from anywhere. He'll be like, oh, it's boxing. He'll watch it. I'm like, damn. I'm like, yeah, he's a big boxing fan.
Oh wow! How do you describe your relationship? Being able to, as a father, but then also as a trainer. How does that work?
It's a crazy relationship. We don't let like in the gym. He's really my trainer. He's not my father in the gym. We keep the outside of boxing. He's a great father. But we try to keep it as professional as possible. We don't let that mix in. But at the same time, he's always gonna take care of me. He's always gonna look out for me. He's my father, my trainer, my manager, my financial advisor. He does everything for me. So it's a lot of trust I have in him, not only as a father, as a friend, as a trainer. But yeah, I mean, it's a good relationship. We just don't let it mix. But it's fun. It's fun, and it's good knowing it's good having him by your side.
Nice. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Well, you with the whole thing that you only watch big fights, right? So you
Yeah.
catch the big pay-per-view fights. All right. So I'm sure did you catch the Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, the second fight?
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
got that. All right. So obviously there's talks about the trilogy happening hopefully in October. Would you be interested in seeing that fight, the trilogy, or would you prefer to see Tyson Fury take on Anthony Joshua for the UK undisputed fight?
I'd rather see the Joshua and the Fury. I think Fury's the best heavyweight in the world. I think the first fight he showed so much heart with Wilder, but I think Wilder needs to relax a little bit, take something like little breather. He wants to jump right into it. And maybe it's a good thing this pandemic happened for him because he was going to jump right back into the fight, which I don't think he should have.
Yeah.
But I want to see that Joshua fight, man. I mean, maybe they can meet up after that, but I mean, I think they should chill out a little bit and let Joshua. That's something fresh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that would be a great fight, man. I got Fury though. I got Fury to knock him out.
You got Fury. You think he takes it? He becomes the undisputed heavyweight champ
Uh,
then.
undisputed. It's my
All
dude.
right. All right. We'll definitely keep an eye on that division. It's on fire right now. Another fight that I'd like to get your thoughts on. If you've been watching, have you been watching Canelo's fights recently?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm a big
Okay.
Canelo fan, so yeah, I've been
Okay.
watching his fights.
Cool. So obviously you've heard that they want to do the trilogy against Gennady Golovkin. They were planning on perhaps doing it this September. We're not exactly sure now if it'll be September or next year. But are you interested in seeing the trilogy between them?
Oh yes, that fight I would love to see. I would love to see. Actually, I bet on Canelo the last fight. He wanted me some money, so hopefully he can win me some more. There's a lot of GGG fans out there, so
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to that fight if it does happen. You know, I think Gennady needs to do it now if he is. But yeah, it's gonna be a great fight if it is gonna happen. You know, I'm looking forward to that one for sure.
The other times that they fought, a lot of people were giving it a 50-50. Now some people, some trainers and some fighters have kind of slightly changed their opinion. What is your opinion on the outcome of that fight?
I think Canelo takes it. You know, I think Canelo takes it, but I think this time he might actually stop him. In my eyes, I don't know. I just feel like he will. You know, I just feel like he's just a younger and he's getting more confidence. You know, so I just feel like Canelo takes it. But again, you know, you can't ever count on Triple G. He has that power, but then Canelo's showing his chin. So I mean, I got Canelo all the way. You know,
Yeah.
I got Canelo all the way to win.
All right. Well, we'll definitely see how that plays out. Well, I'd like to see, do you have any message for your fans? Like I mentioned earlier, your fans always make the trip to watch you and catch you in action. But it seems that everything's pointing that perhaps your fight will be with no fans. What message do you have for them to, maybe not being there in person, but maybe catch it on wherever it is showcased?
Yeah, you know, I just want to tell everybody, you know, just stay, hang in there. You know, I know times are, you know, a little rough right now, but boxing's back. Believe me, boxing's back. Training, full camp right now. And you know, just catch me on ESPN. You know, I know I will either be the main event or the co-main event coming up. It's going to be a great fight. You know, we're not taking no tune-ups. So we're looking forward to putting on a great show for you guys at home. So get your popcorn. You know, get your whatever you're going to eat, your beers, Modelos, Coronas, whatever. Get whatever you need to get, but get ready because it's coming back.
Nice, nice. Well, we look forward to seeing you back in action really, really soon. Thank you so much again for taking the time to talk to us, and stay safe and continue training. We look forward to seeing you really, really soon. Thank you so much.
No, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Take care.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe here at Fino Boxing, like this video, and leave your comments down below. And follow us at all our social media platforms at Fino Boxing, and my personal one is at Adriana_sports.